the dream and the unexpected morning visitor. The dream always starts the same way. I'm running through the woods. Panic clutches at my chest and refuses to let go. My hair billows out behind me. I look back, a pair of large hands grab at me from the pitch black. I duck, then weave between the trees. My bare feet slip on moss or forest slime, but I keep running and running. My ragged breathing reverberates through the silence, lungs burning for the stagnant freeze. The low bushes catch my dress, tearing the fabric, leaving strips of white behind. I look over my shoulder again. The hands persist, getting closer no matter how hard I run. My thighs protest, my arms swim, pushing branches aside, my throat closes, the need to get away choking me. I don't know where I'm going, or where I've been. All I know is I must keep going. Then I fall. I snort awake, pushing off the pillow stuck to my face by sweat and drool. Then I pause and wait. I groan, lids heavy and shutting. The banging continues, getting more insistent. What's the emergency? Where's the fire? I sniff. No smoke. Good. The pounding echoes in my head like I'm hungover. Trying to ignore the hammering that I'm not even sure is real, I reach for a pillow and shove it over my head. It's too early for anything, let alone staying awake. Especially after spending all night alternating between surfing the internet for vicious-related news and editing all the photos from the club. I'm not even sure I hit sent on several emails. The angry thumping doesn't let up. Giving up on sleep, I roll onto my back and shove at hair that uses the same sweat drool adhesive to cling to my cheeks. My tongue sticks to the roof of my mouth that tasted like rank armpit. A yawn unglues everything and releases rancid breath. Did I even brush last night? Bang! It takes me a second to connect the noise to my front door. I shield my eyes from the piercing sunlight streaming through the bedroom window and yell, "Coming!" My ears don't recognize my voice. A hoarseness haunts me as if I was screaming all night, or like I'm coming down with something, which I'm hoping isn't the case because I don't have time to be sick right now. The banging stops, so it really isn't in my head. A quick glance down tells me everything I need to know. The leather pants from last night adhere like a second skin. I won't enjoy peeling them off later. Speaking of gross smoke, my shirt and hair are one. Ugh. The first order of business should be a shower and a change of sheets since said smoke migrated to them now. When I don't move from my bed fast enough, the banging resumes. I guess the shower will have to wait, and whoever is insistent on my attention will have to deal with the smell. After swinging my lead-lined legs over the side, I heaved the rest of my jelly limbs up and trudged toward the door. I'm pretty sure the sun had already risen when I flopped onto bed. A peek out of the eye hole reveals a blonde head with purple streaks. Leaning my head against the frame, I breathe for a second, rubbing my face way too early. So I had sent those emails after all. "What's taking you so long?" Raina demands from the other side. "I can see your shadow through the door slit." Sending out a little prayer of strength to anyone who will listen, I slip the chain off, twist the lock, and yank the door open. Today, the gothic Lolita wears a corseted number with voluminous sleeves, a short, ruffled skirt, and striped knee socks in chunky Mary Janes. Everything follows a black and purple theme. Even her lips, the bottom black and the top purple. Jasmine radiates from her pores, almost cloyingly sweet. I blink several times to make sure I'm not imagining her standing outside in the hallway. My dumb staring irritates her enough to ask, "Aren't you going to invite me in?" I hesitate. Don't vampires ask that question? Do I have enough blood to donate to the cause? Did I turn on the coffee maker? Of all the questions floating, what comes out is, "How old are you?" Her pout communicates her displeasure before she asks back, "Didn't your mother teach you never to ask a woman her age?" She did, but right now I'm still too sleepy to heed her. I punctuate my words with another yawn, which I barely cover. Raina grimaces. "Don't tell me you just woke up." She eyes my clothes. Yes, I'm still wearing the same ones from last night. Without waiting for her to say anything else, I turn around and wave her inside. "Close the door behind you." The responding click tells me she does as she's told while I pad to the coffee maker and gratefully pour myself a cup. Thank goodness for the last of my intelligence remembering to put a pot on before I crashed. 4 spoons of diabetes later, a life-giving gulp fortifies me when I face my visitor. I tilt the cup toward Raina, who looks over my place with serious interest. A wrist flick refuses my silent offer. Unlike you, I've been up for hours, she says. I've gotten more done this morning than anyone can in a whole day. I pour more of the coffee down my throat. Looking at you, I don't doubt it. That outfit and makeup alone must take at least a couple. All this, she gestures up and down, takes an hour and no more. Well, unlike most people, I do my work at night. I sleep when I find the time. You just happen to have arrived just as I was waking up. Okay, the last part is clearly a lie, but I was pretty much planning on getting up anyway. Afternoon classes and a trip to the daily gossip office demanded my time. I pad to my couch and slump into it, the coffee sloshing but not spilling. I point at the large ottoman opposite the photography manuals, dominating every available surface of the coffee table. Like some dainty ballerina, Raina arranges herself on the seat. No bodyguards today? I set down the cup and close and stack the manuals. I do most of my apartment cleaning on weekends, but Raina was right when she asked about my mother. The woman taught me to be neat when there was company. Even now I can hear her voice inside my head telling me to wash the dishes stacking the sink. They're downstairs. Raina removes a manila envelope from the flat, oversized clutch she brought. From the envelope, she retrieves printed versions of the pictures I sent her and lays them out on the newly cleared table. I don't have to look at them, already knowing which 6 I attached to the email. 1 for each band member, 1 of the band from far away, and a composite of all the individual shots to make up a band portrait.